Welcome back to Oaken Tower Ranked. There have been a lot of balance patches, and even though I don't like them because they remove some craziness, they were necessary. What do we start with? A lot of attacks, okay, but we don't have any bleed. That is a huge amount of damage, and we could also go for the axe, or we just say one poison dagger. Let's do that, huh? That is a very powerful dagger. And today is the 3rd of July. The closer the recording date is to the publishing date, the more, how do I call it? The more recent the patches are, right? Because a lot of my videos, they're a little bit out of date. That is amazing that we tied that actually. Wow, I can't believe that. As in, many of the videos you'll see, they were recorded way, like a long time ago, okay, is my point. But this one is now. Do I want to go for this or do I want to go for these two? They are both Elven. We could go for heavy poison build. Alternatively, I could go for the hook. And we earn a bunch of money. But honestly, I just want to go for the poison build. The problem is, and I don't understand why it's so bad, it has a 4.2 second cooldown. That is insanely long for a singular attack that applies 3 poison. Now, to be fair, you can get more poison on it, which means you don't need a little thing that increases your poison. You actually leveled up because you got these two. Respect. But you're still lost, because poison is superior. But yeah, pretty much, I have a lot of videos recorded at once because I played the game a lot, so a lot of them will be outdated, but I don't think that's a big problem. Okay. Sure, I'll take even more poison. It's only one poison, but it's one poison, you know. And we'll level up here, perfect. That is amazing. I love heal builds as a poison build, in general as a stacking build, because the heal builds, they remove a lot of their power to have the healing ability, but because we stack up, all of a sudden we overwhelm the entire healing, and then we just nuke them. You know, that is the beauty. Look at this poison. They can't heal that. It's not even close. Now, they do have a brass knife. Potions got a lot more expensive in general, so you'll probably be able to use less of them. We'll go for the shield here, and I would really like to go get an elvish orb for you. There's nothing in here that I want. I hate that you got changed. Honestly, I love this, that it permanently increased its own block, and now it's like, oh, yeah, what do I do with you, you know? Even if you give it multi-trigger, it's not good. So we will just level up to find epics more easily. I love that build. Ooh, 2.3 second cooldown. We have 2.9 seconds. Big balls mode. I like it. You have even I wouldn't have went for this one here. To reduce its cooldown and just give it damage at the same time. Then you give it Elvish Orb, you know, to go crazy. I'm a big sucker of doing it for the Elven Shield, because if you face a physical guy who has no debuffs, this can fully protect you because of the amount of block it has. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have 4 multi-triggers or 4 triggers in general, it already gives you plus 100 block. Then you give it cooldown and it goes crazy. Absolutely love it. But you need to find the Elvish Orb for that. Yeah, right. A random vial and utility potion. I almost feel like I don't really want to have this, so I will just go for you. Experience is beautiful, HP is useless. Okay, well, maybe I'll never do this again. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. We do have a lot of poison here, we have a lot of poison here. We do have money as well, which got nerfed a little bit, a wee bit. The problem is we're actually really good with money. So I think what I'll do is I'll buy you, then we'll buy this. I don't really care about this all too much. And we'll just replace this. But the money will be good, because we are slow build, right? So we take a lot of time to build up, and then we just nuke the enemy, so it's like an exponential curve, where the game starts very slow, we have a lot of time, and then we just go and you're dead. Which is perfect for gold build, right? You don't want to have something with a ton of damage, because if the enemy doesn't have a lot of HP, then we would just burst him, but in this case, even with little HP, because it takes so long to build up, we are fine. We may even lose this, I just realized. Come on. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I didn't go for the poison dagger, so that was my own fault. However, we don't really care about it. Time pendant over you. Kinda like that for money purposes, you know. So we'll go for the Elven. This gives the other 2 more poison. We'll remove you. And I would say we'll go for this, right? Earn a bunch more money, and now we just want to level up. We just bought something for 30, and we still have this much gold left over. That is the power of bonus gold. Oh, wow. I love that. I didn't even think about that. Right, you're Arcane. With a very fast attack as well. Yeah, but we are a bit stronger. I hate the hook, by the way. I think people completely overestimate how good it is, because if you math it out, it's 0.8 gold per attack. This has 2 gold per attack. Like, we're not even talking about, oh, it's 1.5 versus 2 gold, right? It is such a big discrepancy, and if you don't have crit, it's horrible. Even if you have crit, it takes so long to scale it up. It only works if you have multiples of them, if you got the pirate on day 4. But if you didn't, it's horrible, that's a triple. Okay. I'll take that. Perfect, legendary. Ooh, gain multicast per unique debuff this has, but the problem is, we already passed the potion shop. I need to find the orb then, and if I don't find the orb, we are kind of useless in this entire build. I mean, that is another triple, that is a lot of money, that is poison. Do we want to go for poison build? Do we feel it? I could do it, but we have no multicast. I really don't want to do that. Maybe, possibly. But right now I'm not feeling it. Oh my god, you deal a lot of damage. Jesus Christ. That is insane. That is the strongest mace I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, my Discord on my second screen is really bothering me because it keeps flashing. I'll quickly remove that. Okay, I need to find the Arcane Orb. Cleric doesn't help us, but the max HP helps a lot with a debuff build. So we'll go for you. Okay, when you apply bleed with a lot of multi-hits, we could do that. You aren't crystal though, you're just arcane. So I could give it bonus damage if we don't have duplicates in there with the relic. I think I will take it just for that. We'll also take the bonus money. I would love to take this, but I'm just bored by it. I don't want to take it too much. Okay, but how do we get the Arcane Orb? It never wants to show up for me whenever I need it. Like, isn't this a meme? Shield Arcane. Oh, this is so strong though. It's 4 poison as well. I will take it because we can't guarantee that we get the Arcane Orb. Like, if I get it, I will immediately slot it in. Okay, like, what are we doing here? You know? Like this? Sure. I have to look for the Arcane Orb, because if I get it, I want to use it right away. Multi-trigger the Arcane Orb would be nice, but first we have to get our things. That is a beautiful triple. Please win this. We don't win this. I don't think so. We have a chance, but it's a very low chance. The nice thing is we block the damage, the fire damage, but we don't build up fast enough, I believe. Ah, maybe. We do have a huge amount of poison, but the fire triggers double. Like twice as fast as us. So I don't think we got this, but we also have a... Okay. Yes, it's a tie. That's what I want to say. King Midas, offer something. I don't believe in this, is the problem. Yeah, I'll just take the bonus money. Oh, we also tripled. I didn't even realize that. That is amazing. Okay, what do we get out of this? That is totally useless. That is totally useless. Do I want to go for the cooldown? Not really. Oh my god, we got it. Okay. What is the plan, Mr. Dex? You get in. So, it gains multicast per unique debuff, but only at the start of the combat. So, the problem is, it has negative damage pretty much. Right? Like, not literally, but you know what I mean. So, ooh, that is a very good triple. I like it. Huge amount of shield, triple cast. Do we just go for you? Your artifact arcane. Okay, oh, that doesn't work. Okay, okay. Bleed is technically works. We could put that in. Honestly, I should just level up. I think. But I don't really want to. Your start of combat effects trigger an extra time. Oh. That is actually more interesting than this. You know what? I'll go for the HP because we really need to scale here. I would have loved to have multicast for this, but the cooldown is also nice. Because in this... Wait, it's +2 multicast per unique debuff. Wait, that's insane. Right? I mean, sadly we lose this, so we have way less time available to us, but we already have 4 multicast. No, it's per unique debuff. It's not per stack that we apply. I misunderstood that. Oh no, well that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, well, we'll put you in. Let's hope this kind of works out. I honestly don't know what to do. Bleed? Not really, we don't really need that. We want to get rid of this poison dagger though. I mean, it's probably better than this. Yeah. Elven? We don't have Elven in here, not a single one. Okay. Sadly. Frosty, we also don't have that. Cooldown, honestly not bad, right? Yeah. Let's just level up. Like, we won't level up, but we get close to it. There we go. Honestly, I could have stayed at 60 because we have to win this, otherwise it's game over. That looks like a powerful build, but I think we stack up the stacks. You have 9 multicast. Okay. I mean, that's kind of insane. Look at the amount of debuffs. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, but you see that I wasted 4 experience. That's what I meant. So, okay, you have everything that you can obtain. I will still go for this, though. Let's keep going for it, yeah. I just need to find, like, an upgrade to the cooldown or to it. Okay, good. Also kind of nice, but not really. I could put debuffs on this. Right, over this. It is not bad. Because we apply so much bleed though, so I kinda don't wanna do it, you know? Yeah, I will just keep this, we'll upgrade it. And we don't need to upgrade this right now. It is a priority for the future. But either way, every triple we get, we have a chance to get it out of that, right? So we should be good. You have 13 multicast. Plus 2 multicast per unique debuff is 6 plus 6. Yeah, makes sense. Because this one doubles it. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting weapon, I like it. Kind of slow, but I like it. Okay. So what do we sell? I could just sell this, to be honest. Sure. The reason is that we can already slot something in, and we may get it back. We didn't, but you're Arcane. Wait, we apply so many debuffs, that's mental. Right? So this now only gains 1 bonus damage, but we apply so many debuffs with this. This may still be good, and it's just an additional thing. Okay, I don't want you anymore. Let's just see. 7,400 HP. I love your build. You get a huge amount of block. This will be dangerous for us. But you can't give this multicast anymore, my friend. Maybe this was played before the update. 25 multicast. Okay. I don't think this stinger here does anything, by the way. Like, I'll most likely sell it. This is our final day, though, so let's see if we get a triple. Perfect. I should have... I need cooldown, is the thing. Aren't you just way better than the stinger, right? Okay, we don't need another one. I just want to triple the cooldown. We could also give this more, but let's be honest, we don't need that because this applies so many things. Cooldown, it's just 30. Perfect. Amazing. Now, technically speaking, it would actually be way better to give this cooldown, but it's only 0.6 seconds. To be honest, it doesn't matter, and it permanently attacks, right? Yeah. The only thing I would need is that we don't have this one, but instead... Okay, you know what? Let's just go all in on the memes. Let's do it. I would have really loved to have the one that, like, re-triggers start of combat effects. Okay, doesn't look like we'll get it, but we just have a second one in here. So watch this. 7,100 HP. A lot of damage. That's actually a little bit spooky. However, we have 37 multicast. Why is it 37? Okay. Yeah, that was fine. That was totally fine. Wait, why is it 37? Plus 4 is plus 12, plus 12, plus 12. 37. 37 multicast, by the way. Just casually, 37 multicast. Okay, sure. Totally fine. This shield, kind of useless. Don't need to go for them. Okay, let's see what happens. I really wonder how much damage this will deal, because these are so many debuffs. So it could deal a decent amount of damage, but we don't really make use of the debuffs. We don't have the Toxin book and stuff. But this attacks permanently either way. Wow. Okay, that's kind of insane. So I was told 10 attacks per second is the hard-coded limit, which means if, like, at 37 multicast, right, with 10 attacks per second, it takes 3.7 seconds to do all of the attacks. And since we have 2.6 seconds cooldown, this means we are hard capped on how much we attack, so giving it more cooldown doesn't do anything. Like, it's just worse. It's straight up worse. Oh my god, so many debuffs. Honestly, I think I would be happier to get 63 points than 10 wins and going to 7,000. Well, let's see if we can do it. That is a horrible start. That is actually an interesting start. Ooh. Do we want to go for double mace? Triple mace? Why not? It sounds amazing. Oh yeah, let's always do the same joke again and again. No one will notice. It works. It works. Okay. So we have 2 bone clubs. We have this mace. So technically speaking, we could go for mace build. We could also give this more debuffs, but I'm not all too keen about that. Let's see if we find something amazing. Okay, that was unintentional. Now here's the thing. I don't hate it. Right? At the same time, I kind of do hate it, but let's do it. Let's see what happens. We will buff this up. I prefer this over the Bone Club because we could also go for the Arcane Orb and buff this up, right? So there are more uses to this, but most likely we are just looking for the legendary mace that multi-attacks, because I've never done a build with that. And then we'll give it a mace study, right? That is currently the plan. And if I have to remove something, I would rather keep the debuffs than these, right? So I think that makes sense. We can level up and we can buy the debuffer, that is perfect. Let's get you. Okay, we have 4 mazes already. We can level up. Nice. Looks like a long fight, I love it. Our debuffs should honestly get through, but I'm not sure because they do... Ooh, you have already 50% crit. Okay, that could be a problem. It kind of all depends on how much they crit, and it looks like the X just always crits. Why doesn't this happen? Like, look at this, 50. Okay, that was a 25 at least. Well, we still did it. You started 10 damage and you're now at 46? Oh, I need to do this more often. That is insane. That is like crazy. Bonus crit. You know what? I'll do that. As a temporary buff, like increasing our damage bar. Wow. I mean, that honestly works. I think I want to have an epic though. Should I just be really silly and I go for legendary, hoping we get the maze? And if we don't get it, then we go for new direction, because we're not committing, right? I think I kind of like that idea, because we scale up either way. So maybe we can sneak in some wins that we just don't deserve, but with the debuffs as well, we stack them up the more HP we have, so we kind of like this, right? To just get a bunch of HP. Do we do this? Perfect. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I like it. Oh, that is way too early. I'll just go for whatever. Yeah, I'm fine with that. 350 bonus HP with what I want to do is actually crazy. So let's level up more. And we will go for level 5. Give it 3 shield. I will keep this because... Ooh, wow. Because if we go for the big mace, you know, then we want to give it that one instead because it attacks 3 times. Giving this crit was so MVP. Like, look at the damage we deal down there sometimes. Nice. I mean, the poison here is scary, but I think we got this, right? Just because we deal so much damage. And if we get the mace now, this would be insane to already start scaling. We just have to be careful that I don't remove too many mazes, because... Oh, wow. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. Because, like, for example, if I put the maze in and I'm like, yeah, okay, now I have slots open, right? Well, I don't, because if I triple the legendary maze, if I have multiples of it... Ew. Yeah, okay, like, this is the problem now. I can't actually sell anything in here. We just have to freeze it. Can't believe I'm missing 2 gold. Do you think we win this? I think we have an okay chance to win this. I'm just scared about the Void Spike, but it's just catching up with our Arcane Mace, but it attacks faster, right? Yeah, it attacks faster. I think we got this though, but don't underestimate how much damage this deals. It doesn't have crits though, so I think we have this. Yeah, perfect. That was way closer than I thought. Okay, please give me the mace. I just want to see the mace. Let's do it. This will be amazing. We actually did it. I can't believe it. So here's the problem now. We need always 4 in here that this multi-triggers, right? So we want to find more of these, but we can't really remove the other ones. I can't do that. I could technically do that, but I could also just give it crit, right? So first of all, you get the shield, you get this. And the only other mazes that we put in is pretty much the Astral Hammer, but I need to keep the others and we can't even triple this. Ooh, but I really want to triple that. So the funny thing is, you can actually reduce the cooldown of this below 1 second, but I believe only because it's tripled. Like, you can't just do it right now. This is a maze that I could take, but I don't really go, that's a triple. Do I want to have that? Not really, no. Let's just continue and see what happens. We do have a lot of damage now. Like, look at this. That is so much. 90 damage every second. And when this goes off, it's plus 24 damage every second. And we give it crit. Yeah, that's insane. The problem is I don't see how we win this game. I only identify crit as a bleed as a way to do it. But that's not even what we are going for. Multi-trigger, we can't make use of. What is that shop? Because we need to keep 4 mazes, this is so difficult. Let's just roll a bit and see if we find another maze. Well, that would also be nice. What are you? Just maze. Just a maze and nothing else. That is also a maze, but we don't heal. Technically speaking, we could get the potion shop and heal, and then we can put this in. You know, because if we give this heal, it attacks so many times and so fast. More crit, we don't need that. I'm honestly... Okay, you know what? I'll triple the crit because this makes it faster to finish it. I can't believe we haven't gotten any triples here. Wow. Okay, that looks evil because we don't really stack a lot of negative things. Like, we do have this, but that's barely anything and he removes either way 20%. I don't think we can win this, but the good thing is it looks like a long fight. So we get a bunch of triggers. Nice. That's actually insane. Wait, we may actually win this if we crit a lot here. We didn't, sadly. Oh my god, you're crazy. Oh, but I need always 4 mazes in that. Oh my god, lucky rerolls. That means we can get potions. Okay. Give me the items that I already own. That is an easy way to triple, so let's do it. Yeah, cool, that's for access. Isn't that oh, they are, like, fully prepared. This is exactly the same shop that I've seen the last time. I thought it's random what appears, but nope, apparently not. I will go for the triple because maybe we get the maze. I mean, that is a maze, funny enough. That is not the maze that I wanted. But it is a maze, I guess. Okay, nice, perfect. Is that a maze? No, Magic Moon. Magic Moon again. I think I will just level up to increase our legendary odds and we continue, right? That makes the most sense, yeah. This looks like something we can beat, but I'm scared about this. But it's not even that much damage, so I'm not sure. Oh my god, you made this Elven. Okay, let's hope we don't face this person again, because this could be a problem in the future. Like, whatever they put that on pretty much permanently fires. You would be nice, but wait, you're an axe, so we don't care either way. That is a maze, but we can't really use that. Cooldown would be nice, but again, we can't really use that. Only legendaries. I imagine we got our mace there. Oh! That is good. Okay. Anything? Multi-trigger is not even that useful. Again, if we find the healing potion, but I'll wait for that first. We don't want to waste our money. Okay, well, we got nothing, so I will just get you. Do we put this in over the Bone Club? I think yes, because the healing is at least nice, right? I could sell for 50. But I just sold the other mace. I literally talked about how I can't do that. And the first chance I get to do it, I just do it. There is a mace. It's a cheap mace. You know what? I'll lock that and get it. That we don't, like, because the worst thing could happen is that I get the chance to triple and I can't triple because I was stupid. Okay. I wonder if this can solo carry. I don't feel like it, but it looks like it. Right? It's not just me. Deals a ridiculous amount of damage because it attacks so fast. That was it? Wait, that was already it? Okay, so we just got a perfect game. Without me wanting that. What? Huh. Get ready for the insane 60,000 damage. Max. Was I way too generous saying 60k? Listen, I didn't even think we would win this. I didn't realize that I was already at 9 wins. Because one thing someone said is, hey Dex, you can just surrender intentionally. You know? And honestly, I wouldn't hate that, but yeah, 7,000. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.